Welcome to Entrenched, Roblox, World War 1 on Roblox, which is actually really good. I have a couple videos about it, but never like a actual introduction of what the game is or anything like that. Basically, what Entrenched is, it is World War 1 on Roblox. Takes you through various real-life battles, and it goes from 1914 to 1918 in the war. 1918? I feel like it was 1918, I forget. It might have been 1918 or 1917, I don't really remember much. The game is still in early access. Not really early access, but like still being developed is the right word. There is only 6 nations in the game instead of the other. There's quite a few, but instead of the other ones that are there. So far, the only nations in the game are on the Entente powers, which is the British, the French, and the Russians, and the Central Powers, which is the Germans, the Austrians, and the Bulgarians. Next up, for what they're going to add is the Italians, so we'll be able to get some mountain battles from Italy versus Austria, which I think will be kind of cool. The other nations that need to be added after Italy are the Ottoman Empire, aka present-day Turkey. There needs to be Serbia. There needs to be America, which I'm not. Something that I remember seeing in the Discord a while, like a long while ago, was them absolutely drooling over the thought of Japan being in the game, which I don't think would be added, mainly due to one reason. This is in the European front, and I'm not sure if they're willing to add Japan, which decided to take out, a couple German colonies, and that was kind of it, just to build their empire for World War II. So, I'm not sure if they are actually going to be... Japan is actually going to be added. If they are, okay. If they're not, okay. I don't really care. One thing, however, I kind of like about this game is that you can actually customize your soldier. So you can have different cosmetics, various different things that you can pick from. Uniforms as well. French have 4. 2 of them are Game Pass. These 2 are Game Pass. These 2 are standard game. There is also, if you have a Game Pass, you can change what country you would like to play for. So while this is a French versus Germany battle, I could play as the British. And they got standard British infantry, they got Scottish regiments, they've got Indian regiments, and Canadian regiments. Which, I hope for whenever the Ottoman Empire is added, they will add the Anzac uniform, which basically means the Australians and New Zealanders, for the... oh my goodness. For, like, the Gallipoli campaign. Russian uniforms look like this. So far, there's only 2. There is the standard brown coat, and they got the gray winter coat. However, I don't really like to switch to, like, many other teams. Different nations. I mainly like to stick with just the current one that it's on. So we got we're fighting for France. Well, the Entente is fighting with France. What I mean by that is I'm fighting as French, is what I'll basically be doing. I should add like one of those tiny little mustaches. Yeah. Something I like to do For this one, like how... forget about those. I like to write a tiny little message at the end of the battle, basically. It's like a little, well, the French had a successful victory against the Germans at Marigny. However, the Russians didn't have such a similar story or something like that. Get back so you don't despawn. Not despawn, so you don't... Like, yeah, you just... Hell of a shot there. Oh. So, there's a lot of battles in the game. There is... Marigny early, Marigny late. I think Verdun is... Okay, there's Verdun, Forts Vaux. There's the Battle of the Somme. By the way, I hate those officer players. I hate the ones that only click charge. I like the ones that do like rally here, so they call in artillery and then they press like follow. Just like I like when they switch between different things. Instead of a whistle, they have a Oh yeah. Also, with the sword, it basically acts as the whistle. Well, as well. So with the sword, it's basically using a whistle too. Something I like is that the whistle isn't exactly the same for every single command. What I mean by that is it will change and vary. So, like how the charge whistle and everything to do with World War I is like a... I know that's really annoying, but like a loud high-pitched blow, just like a... I suck at whistling, so yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure if you heard it, but for the rally one, it was like two blows. It was like a... I kind of like that with the whistle. Instead of just... there's various game passes for this. There is a cosmetic game pass, which allows you to have different items. Yeah, good job, buddy. You're healing a full health guy. I was full health when he started to heal me too. You know, like as the engineers with that big ol' axe. There's a foreign aid game pass, which will allow you to play as a different faction or different nation, despite it being a certain nation thing. That's how I was able to show you guys the British and Russian uniforms. Okay, there's a cosmetic, multiple nations, and then there are a couple more. There's a decoy head, which basically you stick it up, which it's a... Let me just show you. Okay, facial hair, that's another one. Decoy head. With the decoy head, you can provoke enemy fire without exposing yourself. Basically, what the decoy head does is you stick it up, and anything that shoots at it is immediately marked. What a mark is I will show you. I'm gonna play Recon real quick, because they have the illumination flare. The illumination flare, whenever you fire it, it gives like a little red or blue dot over someone's head. That basically means like, hey, this is... there's a blue dot if you're playing for Central. There's a red dot if you're playing for Entente. Basically means like, hey, enemy here, kill him. Or at least like a little alert thing. I played this game for my best war games on Roblox video, part 1. Like that, you see that? The Marson. At least does it for a little while, so it's just a little helping here. The only difference with this game and a couple other ones is it feels a bit slower. Despite like all the chaos constantly... Never mind, I'm not medic anymore. Despite all the chaos that's constantly going on while playing the game, it feels a lot slower paced. Kinda like that too. Various different melee weapons. Some are only exact to a class. What that means is basically recon and support, they only have shovels. Officers, they only have their sword. So there's not really much of a switcher variety whenever it comes to those ones. Great. Sometimes the illumination flare, if it's too low to the ground, then it doesn't get a hit. Or not a hit, it doesn't get a mark off. And this medic got my back. Thank you, brother. Sometimes there's a couple of dunce players in the game. Sometimes there's always a couple engineers that just sit in the back. The whole point of the engineer is to build, I agree, but just sometimes they're just really bad at it. No shame against them, I'm just saying. I'm gonna wrap up this battle here, and I will cut to the next one. You know how Centara, whenever you aim down the sights and fire, it's like never accurate? Hit. Yeah, put the iron sights right on it, instant hit. As long as you know, get the right shot off. Also, what I like, you can lead shots and they actually hit instead of them just beam. Goodness, you've got to be serious. Alright. I'm just trying to get this thing to just wrap up already. The whole gist of why I unpaused the recording and came back was mainly just because I wanted to show off the iron sights is, you know, how iron sights first person is actually, you know, what's the right word? Useful, accurate. It makes sense. Like, watch. See? Centara, I wouldn't have hit that. Not gonna lie. I played this game before Centara, and not gonna lie, it's honestly a lot faster development, a lot better paced. I like this one better. Centara's got better graphics, sure. It feels a lot more warlike and grim. But I like this. Also, carrying on my conversation about game passes, there is, two that if you buy, you have no skill whatsoever. What that means is, if you buy the Armor Game Pass, or if you buy the Shield Game Pass, then you are just so bad at the game that you just need that to, you know, survive just maybe a couple seconds longer. The Shield Game Pass makes it to where you have a shield on your gun, and it makes it really, really difficult for anybody to shoot past that. The Armor Game Pass makes it to where you are wearing a breastplate. There's light armor, and then there's heavy armor. Light armor is acceptable. Heavy armor, you are a baby. I have no sympathy for anybody who uses heavy armor. The only time I'll ever accept heavy armor being used by any player in this game is whenever it is a support LMG player doing it. Anything else is outright no skill. Alright, let me up. Yeah, also, the semi-autos. Just sit there and wait, buddy. Hey, chat, can you get up here and actually support? That'd be very grateful. Yeah, that's what I mean by sometimes players are just dunce. They don't get on the point. Sometimes they just don't play the game half the time. I just wait to see what has the most votes. In case you haven't been able to tell, I like the beret. That's just what I do. After a beautiful victory from the French army, the German forces were sent into retreat back to their old positions. As the German lines broke at Marigny, the Bulgarian lines would prove to be stronger. It's basically just like a setup. We're going here. It's just like something fun. I kind of got the idea from Horizon Blue is what it's called, I think. It's the, Owie! It's the third gun campaign. Oh my goodness, he actually sold me. There's no way he... You can't shoot through, teammates, by the way. I don't know if you can even do that in any other... don't know if you can do that in any other World War I game on Roblox, but still. Ayoop. There's two. The only classes I really use is Medic and Assault, nothing else. From the French gun, you can obviously see why. Grenades, they don't just get rid of, they're gone. They have a cooldown, so you can get them back, or more, at least. Kaboom. Kaboom? There was no kaboom. At least not that I saw. Also, there's a way to build a little mini fort under the bridge. Not like under the bridge isn't under that, but like inside of the bridge. I won't tell why, only the good players know. Not good players, the smart players know about it. If you've seen it done once, then you immediately know how to do it. That's basically just what I'm saying. Damn it, I couldn't get the grenade off. I was hoping that there'd be a Russian battle or an Austrian battle so I could switch sides. Yeah. German uniforms are the standard thing that from World War I, these, I forget what they're called every time, the helmets with spikes on them. The helmets with a little spike on the top of them. They have that, and later war they switched to the stall helmet, like how you see in World War II. At least I think moving also screws up your shots, so smart to stand still. Nice going, Sherlock. Like hey, yeah, you got a shovel. Dig that out, please. It's not exploding anymore or something. Yep, messed that grenade up too. Hell of a toss, brother. Hell of a toss. Oh yeah, there's also a lava up here. Yeah, you can just wipe out an entire force like that. Objectively, the best guns in the game is the French assault SMG, the Ribley Roll, the Russian medic lever action, and the German LMG. Now, German LMG has like 100 rounds. Damn it, close. That was a medic, apparently. Despite having a pistol. Oh yeah, the last... Oh my god. The last game pass that I keep forgetting to just finish saying is the Colibri. Because for those of you that don't know what that is a pistol the size of... If you have a small USB or like a pair of toenail clippers or... I don't know, something like that. It's basically that size. It is tiny. Maybe not that small, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but it is, like, really small. I'll actually show you a picture. This is the Colibri. Yeah. So yeah, that is, I'm pretty sure, all the game passes. Got the shield, the Colibri, allied aid, armor, cosmetic bundle, and the tortoise bundle. Tortoise bundle is armor and shield. Facial hair, uniforms, decoy head, accessories. Yep, I ran through all of that. We're good. Personally, the only things I got were cosmetic. Mainly just because I wanted to beat Russia on a first battle. So. Oop. That was a horrible. Yeah, that is entrenched for you. I will leave a link to the game in the description. So if you'd like to play, I really, really recommend you give it a shot. It's kind of like third-person Battlefield 1. Holy shit. That was some numbers right there. That horrible. Oh my goodness, you fool, you should have bayoneted. Oh my goodness, I got so close. I was actually clutching right there. And none of you got on the point. Okay, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Without further ado, thank you for watching this video. Play Entrenched. I really recommend it. If you've ever watched a, I forget what he's called, but there's a YouTuber who does a lot of Entrenched videos, so if you would ever like to partake in one of his things, he does like a bunch of events and stuff for the game, so if you would ever like to partake, I suggest you look up, Roblox Entrenched, event on YouTube and see what's fun. Videos are really good. I forget what it's called. I think it's called something, I'm not sure. Anyways, we're overrunning. Alright, man. Alright. See all of you in the next one. See you later. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.